And action pose. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So the other night. Let's see. Thursday, September.
That'd be 20th, right? This is the 22nd today.
22nd, 21st, 20th. Thursday, September 20th, down here in southern Minnesota. We had some weather come through.
Not very nice weather.
Not very nice weather. Jadon had gone to play at the
Local
pep band at the girls' volleyball
Yep.
match up at the high school. Peter was here.
I was a foreign exchange student from Germany.
Yeah.
We dropped him off yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we dropped. Yeah, well, I didn't.
He did.
They did.
Yeah.
They dropped him off yesterday to go back to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, you and Peter went up to the high school.
The high school, yes.
Because you were going to play in the pep band for the
Do you want me to tell
varsity.
Do you want to tell the story of the voyage there?
Not yet. The varsity. I don't know anything about the voyage there, but the varsity girls volleyball team. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now they were gone, so I was just like kicking back, doing nothing, and all of a sudden I get a text message on my phone. Did you get a text message?
An alert that there was.
That there was a tornado warning.
Yep, tornado warning.
Tornado warning, not a watch. Although I did check on the computer, and it said we were under both a watch and a warning.
Wow, double whammy.
Double whammy. So apparently it started down in the Waterville, Elysian area, and which is west of us, and just came.
I'm gonna put this on pause.
Okay.
See, you can like. Whoa!
Oh,
I need to close the door.
Does that? Yeah, because that makes it look a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
Was the door in the picture?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just.
Anyways, we got the text messages, and I went on the computer, and it's like, I'm looking, and I say we got the watch and the warning, and then the sirens are going off, and I'm looking outside, and it doesn't look too bad at the moment. So what do you do when the sirens go off and you get the tornado warning? Of course, you walk outside.
Oh,
and,
of course.
and take a look. Now you couldn't.
I couldn't. No, I was confined to the basement, which I will talk about later. But right now, it's his side.
So I went outside and looked around left and right and said, well, see, I was looking north, and then I looked to our west, and it was getting dark out there, and it was coming towards us. So, the weather was coming. Sirens are blaring. They don't sound like that, but
Wee.
no,
That's police.
That's not even the police in Faribault,
No.
or where we are. So, anyways, I came back in and I got out my weather radio and we were listening. And we should have been in the basement. We never did make it to the basement.
Were you on the top level?
No, we were. Well, I was up and down.
Oh well, he's very smart.
Mom was cooking dinner, so.
Well, there's a tornado going over.
Well, there's a tornado, and she made a very good dinner for a tornado. One time when I went outside, that's when we knew that there was tornadoes in the area. I went back outside and looked, and there's like a big branch from our tree that's alongside the house in the front yard. Boom.
We'll show video of that.
I'll throw a video in so that you can see what it looks like. Alright, had some weather come through. Took out a branch. Laid it right in the front yard. Didn't hit the house as far as we can see. So there's that. Came from up there. There was another one. That one hit the sidewalk. I dragged that out onto the boulevard and somebody came and took it, which was nice of them. Alright. So, but it missed the house apparently. It's a big one.
It was very close. They were lucky that it missed the house.
Oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered for me. You know, Rick might have been inconvenienced, or the sun porch might have been damaged, but...
Well, I think the sun porch would have been damaged.
So, but other than that, and like I say, we'll throw that in so you can see it.
The good thing is, that tree, the wood is very light. It's lighter than you would expect. It's a lot lighter than it looks.
Well, it's rotten too.
From
we found out that the center of it is rotten, and that's probably why it broke.
Yeah. So it's not... It might not have given too much damage to the house. That's why they couldn't hear a loud thump outside, because it wasn't as...
Yeah. Anyways, you know, so I cleared some branches off that, and we're taking care of it. Mm-hmm. And apparently, looking around the house, we had a little bit of damage because power lines. There's 3 points where it contacts the house, and 2 of them were actually pulled out. So there's kind of holes there, but we'll get that fixed. So that was it, you know. Then it like blew over, and it was like, well, okay. Our power went out briefly, and that was it, you know. So overall, for me, it was like, you know, not a problem. Now the airport, apparently, that got hit by an actual tornado because it's like devastated.
Completely. It's like 80% all gone.
Yeah. So.
And I live like a mile away from the airport.
Right. And
so our house is pretty close.
Well, what went on at the school? So you were at the school.
Okay, yes. Well, I'll talk about the way there. So me, Peter, and my mother were all in the car on the way to school, right? When all of a sudden we all get text messages on our phones that says a tornado has been spotted in your area. Something like that. Yes. And then there's the sirens going off. We looked out the windows, and Mom looked to the left, and she's like, well, the sun's blue, it's all fine. We turned to the right, it's completely dark, which I think would be east was to the left and west was to the right. Yeah, that's what it would be. Where I was.
Well, if you were facing towards the high school, then that's west.
That's west?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm right, yeah.
Because that's north.
Yeah, I know that's north, so I knew that was west, and that was...
So if you're wondering, that way's north.
Because that's the way up to the city.
That way there is west.
East-south.
Yeah.
Okay. So perfect. So the logical conclusion is we just got, like, out of our driveway. We're, like, pretty close to our house. We're closer to our house than the high school. Is to turn around and go home.
Oh, I didn't hear
right?
this.
To turn around and go home. It makes sense. It's safer. But no. That's what me and Peter says. We're like, Mother, let's go home. But no, we have to go to pep band. Because it's the right thing to do.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of a tornado. Yes. Okay, so we got there, and everybody was already being sheltered down into the basement. Of course, my mom didn't want to stay because she didn't want to be in the basement with a bunch of high schoolers, so she rode off into the tornado again.
No, she didn't. What she did was she came here.
Oh, yeah, she came here.
Because you had forgotten something.
No, it was Peter's rope your float, too, and some of my school notes.
Your school notes that you needed a test or something that you needed for Friday, but you didn't have school on Friday anyways. But she came here, and then instead of staying here, she went home.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, this was all happening before 6:30, and the thing didn't really hit here until like after 6:30.
Yeah, but those sirens are going off.
Yeah, the sirens are going off.
Yeah. So she's just going all the way around town, and so yes, we got ushered into the basement. We were down there for about a half hour, 45 minutes. We were able to come up, and they still had pep band, and they still had the volleyball game, even though there's a lot of damage to some people's houses. And
because the reason, I can explain this, the reason they did that, because they didn't want people going out into the streets. On account of there was a lot of stuff down, and they wanted the police and first responders to get out there first, take a look around, make sure everything was clear. So that's really why they kind of kept them.
That kind of makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. But now we're not talking about stuff that makes sense anymore, because that's boring. The power went out at my house at about 9 o'clock.
Now, the power went out at the school too, didn't it?
No, the power did not go out at the school.
Never?
Never. The power at the school was fine.
Oh, that's because they got a generator.
Yeah.
They got a generator.
The lights flashed on and off a few times.
I want a generator.
Yeah, I wish you could get a generator.
maybe that's the next thing I'll get. Okay,
Okay.
not today though.
But the light.
And his dad, my brother Dale, he kept calling saying, well, should I come down there or should I not? Because he was on his way home.
Okay, here.
And so he eventually stopped. Actually, he got a ways down and then he said, I'm just going to turn around. And he went back up, I think, to the Super Target and went into the Super Target or something like that.
So when I was coming home, my mom, her car ended up locked in the garage, and she didn't know how to open the garage because the power was out. So I couldn't get home. So I got a ride from my friend Nick.
And Peter.
Me and Peter. So we were crammed into the back, all three of us, and yeah, because he brought his girlfriend with
I
him.
probably wouldn't fit.
Yeah. Okay. But we're making our way up here, and there's trees all over the road by our area because our area was pretty heavily damaged. So he was just swerving in and out and around trees. Finally, the sad part is, our house was fine. But when we got to our house, our neighbors, they have a really nice tree. I think it would be about...
They had a really nice
tree, about this far around.
Could be.
It was pretty big. It got completely, uprooted and just shoved over onto their house. The ironic... It was on the front porch.
Oh.
Yeah. The ironic, sad thing is that these neighbors were moving in on Friday. The storm happened on Thursday, where their tree got racked out. So they still came and moved in, which was yesterday. But
so that was the weather. We're fine. Our houses are fine.
Mm-hmm.
We have power. Peter was able to get
back to Duluth.
back
to the
cities and go to Germany.
Yeah.
Return home to Germany, which was good.
Which was very good.
Yeah. So it was interesting because on his way here he got their flight got delayed out of Frankfurt and then they missed their flight in Iceland, so he had to stay in Iceland.
But that was actually a really nice thing, because the only hotel that was available for a group of their size was a 4-star hotel
Woo-hoo!
in Iceland. So they were staying in the nicest hotel in Reykjavik. So and they got to see the Northern Lights.
Well, there you go.
So I think it was a highlight getting delayed in Iceland. Also.
So and then on his last day here, he got stuck in a tornado.
Yep.
And then he just got they took him up.
Sent him up.
He flew off back to Germany,
Yeah.
which he arrived safely, which is good. So that's our weather story, and that's what's happening around here. I do have some games and stuff that I'm going to upload. I've changed how I do that. Just so you know, I'm recording everything locally, so I don't have to rely on audio from Mixer or
it's
video
better
from
quality.
Mixer. It's much better quality.
Yeah.
And I'll be uploading some games, and then he and I'll be playing some Minecraft again, and maybe some Halo.
At some point.
I have some Halo, I think, is still to upload. I wouldn't upload it, I just redo it, but I killed him a few times accidentally, and he gets so upset when I do it.
Accidentally.
It was accident, so anyways.
Totally.
So that's what's been going on here. That's our weather story. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.